everybody's DJ KELS and Willows. Y'all look so happy to be back, Lowe's.
My boss just pissed me off for kind of.
Who did what?
My boss just pissed me off for kind of.
Oh, yikes. Well, you see it here live, people. Real reactions in real time. Well, Lowe's, so welcome back. Welcome back, friends that are getting on. I know y'all gonna be getting on slow because we ain't been on in a while. So it's like, you know, whatever. But we back. We ain't got no excuses or no apologies. Life goes on, child. I had stuff to do. I don't mean no harm. We don't just be sitting here, twiddling our little thumbs.
Semester.
Yeah, we got somebody finishing the semester and child. Let me tell y'all something. Summer camp is kicking my you know what. Let me tell you, baby. I don't know if it's the hot sun, the children, or the combination. But child, last summer was a little more low key. The summers before that, I was in corporate America, child. I done gone back to the children and I ain't got it like I used to. Whoo! It ain't. This summer is summer. Hey, thank you for watching. Hey, everybody that's on. Listen, I'm glad that I'm looking at in the comment section from YouTube. Listen, all my artists that are on tonight, all my business owners that are on tonight, make sure you connect with us. We want to get you guys on. We're working on our lineup leading up to our anniversary show, which will be August the 9th. On August the 9th show, me and Los are actually going to recap this whole wonderful first season of DJ KELS and Friends, from our most memorable moments to the moments that made us laugh, to some of our favorite interviews, to some stuff that be happening behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. So we're going to do that. We're also going to have, I'm working on getting a lot of our guests that's been on through the year to, even if it's just for a second or two, to pop in and say hi. Give us an update on what in the world's going on. I know some stuff I'm trying to keep my mouth closed, but some of the guests that we've come on are doing some new things. So some of them have some announcements. Some of them have some of the artists that we've had on in the past are working on new music or have new music out. So, and then don't forget, like February, some of our couples that we interviewed, they have some things going on. So y'all do not want to miss the August 9th show, because we are definitely getting in there with recapping, talking about this last year. Look, does it seem like it's been a year? August, I think the actual date is like August the 10th, obviously, but this year it falls on the 9th. So it don't seem like a year.
Dog. Probably a few months, not a year. Wow.
Now it seems longer than a few months. Nah. Carlos can stretch it. No, I'm just joking. I'm not trying to make Los out to be a liar. Wow. Anyway, if you want to follow Mr. Stretcher on any social media platform, make sure you follow Big Los. Did y'all see the dramatic eye roll I just gave? Because it's just that. Y'all want to make sure y'all following DJ KELS 704 on all social media platforms, especially on the weekends, because y'all know that's when I be DJing. We got some big events coming up. And I am happy to announce that I can announce it now. I wasn't trying to, well, no, I probably won't announce it. That ain't none of y'all business. I'll announce it on the anniversary show. That's what I do. I'll announce it on the anniversary show. DJ KELS is the official DJ for something. I'll announce it on the anniversary show. So, yeah.
Is it what I'm thinking?
I don't know what you're thinking. Hold on, wait. This live, Rose. Hold on. We'll talk about it later. Y'all don't pay us no mind. But yeah, so I got an announcement that I'll be making on the anniversary show. I don't know, that's a little crazy. Anyway, make sure y'all follow us on all social media. But like I said, we got updates from all the people that's been on here through the year. Thank y'all for coming in. I see them numbers, they're going up and down and all around, but thank y'all for getting in here. Y'all, we got so much to catch up on. Child, I gotta give y'all my gossipy voice because it's so much to catch up on. Why people start whispering and leaning forward when they about to tell you something?
That's how you know it's gonna be good, when they whisper and do the lean forward.
Y'all, it's so much. But yeah, before I do, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, DJ KELS and Friends. I got the official recap of the Juneteenth celebration. I've been holding it because I want some more subscribers. I'm not just gonna release it to a bunch of nobodies. That's gonna be released on there. I got some more behind the scene footage that's gonna be on there. Those uploads will go up in the next week or so. So you want to definitely make sure that you're following the YouTube page, and of course you get to see some stuff that you don't get to see on the show. With me and Los, you saw the dramatic eye roll again. It was there on purpose. Also, too, like I said earlier, if you're an artist, make sure you're connecting with us. If you're a business owner, make sure you're connecting with us. We want to get you right here on a Tuesday night. Next week's show, we do have somebody special. We have our friends from Park and Play, and we're going to talk about that wonderful business. If you are in the Charlotte area, Union County area, and I think that they travel pretty far. You definitely want to hear about this. I'm trying not to spill the beans too much. I want them to tell about their business, but it's a great business. I personally plan on utilizing it sometime soon. So I want you guys to get in here with that. We're going to talk about how they started that business and all that good stuff. So we're going to be talking to our good friends from Park and Play on next week. All right, y'all. But let me see. Where we going to start, child? We're going to start. I think we're going to start with the church bulletin. We're going to have the church news first. We're going to get the church tea. Hallelujah. We're going to start with the church. You got to say it like that. You got to say church. You got to enunciate it. You got to have an ursha to tell you about the church tea. Well, I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer. I'm going to tell you why I'm so glad that God still hears a sinner's prayer. Because, honey, John Gray done came up out that hospital, child. Listen, honey, the pastor that came up out the hospital, really for real, on a serious note, for those who don't know, Pastor John Gray was hospitalized, I think it was like a week or two ago. He had some blood clots. He had a lot going on. It wasn't looking good for real. Serious, no, it was not looking good. He was soliciting prayers. His wife was out here soliciting prayers and praying for him and all that good stuff. It is the power of prayer for real that he was able to leave out of the hospital room. Now I ain't gonna go into all detail, but you can go to his social media. There's a nice long he penned a nice long letter, email, whatever you want to call it. It's very lengthy, but he's talking about, he is grateful, honey, to God, his wife, the church, everybody prayed for him. He said he not in the stage where he can shout, but somebody sent up some timber and put 2 feet on it for him. Because I'm telling you, he said he can't shout, but somebody shout for him. I'm just giving it more colorful language. But yeah, honey, John Gray was almost up out of here, but God said not so, honey. You laughing at me and I'm so serious. Hey, Paris. I'm so serious, honey. John Gray was almost out of here. But the reason I said it like that and the reason I played the song I played, I wasn't trying to be shady. Now they say, you reap what you sow. Now John Gray was out here cheating on that wife of his several times. But the wife was the one that was out here soliciting them prayers for him and was with him at the hospital every single day. So I'm just saying for y'all that's watching, y'all gotta be careful how you walk over people. Because when it boils down to it, sometimes the ones that you take for granted is the only one that's in your corner. Because, baby, the world had thrown John away. The church had thrown John away. Everybody had thrown John away except for the wife. And we was wondering why the wife didn't throw John away. And she was the main one right there holding his hand, praying him through this thing. So y'all got to be careful how y'all treat them fellas is with you now. And that's like...
Am I in the wheel? Okay.
Right. And that's like, and I'm not just talking like, I'm talking husband, wife, mother, father, whoever is in your current life right now. Sometimes we got to pause and see who is really for us and who is just riding our coattail. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Sometimes you have to like really be careful of how you treat the people. So just take some self-time, evaluate who is important in your life and who is really there for you. And sometimes the people that's there for you are not the ones that's always saying what you think you want to hear.
Right.
I be telling Los off all the time, but I do it in love. Yeah. It's in love, fool.
She's booty, y'all. She's booty.
Y'all, don't let this little meek and mild little sweet little... Y'all, I have to talk to Carlos like that because Los is very hard-headed. You better not start them fake tears. Los, I can tell Los, I don't think that's a good deal. I'm doing it anyway. What? It's not a good idea. I'm doing it anyway. And then, well, you was right. It wasn't a good idea. So I have to like be forceful for him to get it sometimes. But it's still in love. See, you about to do me like John Gray wife and just toss me aside. I'm joking, but we're praying for that marriage too, though, for on some serious note, because I think a lot of times we make jokes and we make fun of people and stuff that are in the limelight, especially Christian couples, because we hold them to a certain standard. But real life happens to anybody. And I think that really for real, it is a testimony that you can push through anything. And I really hope that this makes them stronger as a unit, for real. All jokes aside, I like John Gray, to keep it real. I know it probably didn't sound like it from my last comments, but I really like John Gray. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I really think, since it's my show and I feel like it. John was a good associate pastor. John should have stayed down there with Joel Osteen being the associate pastor. Sometimes you might have a gift and people may want to put you somewhere, and it might not be time to do that yet. I think he had too much power, too much fame too soon. He did good what he was doing. But my personal opinion might not be, eh, shut up, Los. Whew, I'm back. I have my first shut up, Los of the night. Whew,
Oh,
good. Okay, it's back in this church bag. Oh God, I didn't upload the picture. Well, it don't matter. Y'all know who Kimberly is? She sing this. Gave me grace and strength just to see another day. You got to stamp on this one.
what's that?
I'm telling you
Let's say
that
something about people.
me. For the many ways that you made, I thank you. Okay, that's her. She be thanking Jesus.
What's
But
up?
baby, Kimberly was out here being shady. Los, I can't even really put into words what all she said. But Los, did you listen to it or did you
I
read?
listened to the whole 2 minutes. She was basically saying we started off. It started off like somewhere.
She started off okay, and it was like
She,
churchy jokey. It
yeah,
wasn't
she
that funny,
started
but it
off like a.
was,
Basically, I think what she should have kept it at. You gotta watch who you associate yourself with. You gotta understand. You gotta check people motives, stuff like that. She decided she was gonna say you gotta ask people how long they've been broke. You gotta ask people how
sorry.
staying in a trailer park and not a home. You gotta ask people how long they've been borrowing money, how long they've been um
No, Kim, no.
putting their light bills and stuff and Pookie and them name and then they kids.
No, not the light bill and Pookie name.
She was being very, very stereotypical. Then she started talking about people being ugly and she was like,
I saw
well,
that.
we don't gotta worry about nobody here in the church.
I
Well,
don't mean no harm, but y'all, here you go. Y'all, this Kim Burrell. Now, Kim, Kim, Kim. We don't need to be talking about fuck appearances. I'm not saying that I'm not calling you ugly. I'm just saying that, like, you know.
she ain't the
Shut up, fool. She ain't what, love?
She ain't God's gift to earth.
Listen, so Kim Burrell was out here. This was my problem with Kim Burrell. It's typically my problem with her all the time. And I know a lot of the church people want to cancel her, and I saw a lot of people in an uproar. I saw one post today, and they was talking about they didn't feel like she would never had the oil or never had the. I don't know what she has. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna discount her anointing or her talent or her gifts. Because the girl can sing. She is one of the vocalists of our time. Like if you've ever been able to listen to, hey, I'm just quoting what Whitney Houston said. Now, when the voice said that you got a voice, that you got to have a voice now.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Kim Burrell could sing. I just think that I don't mean no harm, and this is a little church order for the people on here that maybe you're part of the church. They put you on the program to sing. This is what my old leader, my old mentor taught me. Okay. Shout out to Dr. Tanya Grace Schofield. She said it like this. They put you on the program to read the scripture, read the scripture. They put you on the program to pray, pray. They didn't ask you to give no sermon. They didn't ask you to do the welcome. They didn't ask you. They put you down there to sing. The baby songs need to be coming out your mouth. Not see, you got in trouble because you was running your mouth. They didn't put that on the script. They didn't say Kim Burrell, mini sermonette, and then song. Mini sermonette, sermonette solo. They ain't say that. They said sing the song.
You saw a part where she was talking about the hat and the camera. Whoever the cameraman was messy because he went over to whoever the lady was.
That's some mess you would have done. It's your church people out. Y'all might want to get him off that camera. I'm just saying that's some stuff Los would have done. Y'all, Los does stuff like that. I'm telling you, when I'm DJing and stuff, he be zooming. I get the videos back like, bro, why you zoom in on this? And you know it's the truth.
I ain't gonna say that.
See, Siri even knew it was the truth. My dog Apple Watch started talking to me. But I mean, my personal opinion, Kim Burrell, you said a lot of mess if you just do what they ask you to do.
Just sing. Just open your mouth and sing. Just open up and make a joyful noise unto the Lord.
You're aggravating.
Let's see.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I got my little notes out because, like I said, we ain't been on so long. Moving right along as I checked it off my list. All right, y'all, let's go into some celebrity news. Where I want to start. Let me start with Miss Angela Simmons, honey, because she out here shutting down the internet. Look like this right here. She said no. Let me take this off of Carlos seeing. Okay, no. She said no filter, no makeup, no like she just she had makeup on, but like she didn't do any body makeup or body couture. So broke the internet with this whole like, giving her natural body. I'm almost scared to ask Carlos what he thinks right now.
You already know the song that is.
I saw y'all. I saw his facial expression. Whoo, this gonna be one for the recap show. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that facial expression. Whoa. So how do y'all feel about Angela Simmons just kind of bearing it all? And she's been on Instagram Live. I watched part of her today. She was on Instagram Live and she was talking about just the different challenges being in the industry. People want you to be a certain size and they tell you you're fat if you're not this or you're not that. And I feel like, especially, I can't even say just with women, I feel like in general, we hear certain things or we see certain things and we feel as if our body is not this, then it's not desired. Or, what are some of y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section about just, I'm loving the body positivity, somewhat, but like, what are y'all's thoughts on like the different stereotypes and the different boxes that we're meant to fit in when it comes to our bodies and bearing our bodies? It's summertime and honey, folks is out here. They either real covered up or they're really not.
They're here with their legs and hips and body.
Why are we like this? So what y'all think? And now this is another thing I'm gonna say too. Now Angela Simmons can be on the internet like this right here, and folks go on and on and on. Lizzo wear the same thing.
I'm not saying that. Let Lizzo do it. And
Lizzo literally be wearing the same outfits.
She don't be wearing as much clothes though. She don't.
Lizzo been covering up here lately. Don't do Lizzo like that. She has been.
She was, but that last little thing that she had posted.
Leave Lizzo alone. See, that's what I'm talking about. So Lizzo can't do it, but Angela Simmons can do it.
I ain't say she could do it either. I'm just saying, ain't that Reverend Run doing it?
Hey. She ain't trying to be the pastor.
I'm just like, wow, my goodness.
I mean, the guys out here too with them hoochie daddy shorts, leaving nothing to the imagination, because they're short and tight.
The ones I wear don't be
Don't be trying to give disclaimers. I'm just saying, like, are there any restrictions now on like bearing your body? Like, it looks like everybody's just out here feeling very body positive. Like everybody's just bearing it all.
When it's hot,
my mama, they're going out of here, they ain't wearing no slips or nothing, child. They're just out here.
I know I got slips on.
Shut up, Carlos. I want to go to my next subject because you wilded out. But what you say about Angela Simmons and her half naked body?
I would say it
was a fashion show, so she was modeling. It's not like she not just.
It was JT and somebody else, and whoever did their makeup and took them pictures and stuff. That was very natural. Like them people don't look like how they usually look. That's all I'm gonna say on the situation. Like,
yeah, I saw that JT looked real like she lived down the street from us.
Yeah, I was like, who is this? I was like, oh, that's JT. Like, oh wow.
It looked very natural. I think that people should get back to their natural beauty and embrace who they are. Definitely. Speaking of JT, we're gonna slide on over to her good old friend, Miss Carisha Please, and had Kevin Gates on the show this week. By the way, if y'all have not checked out Young Miami's podcast, Carisha Please, go and check it out. It's the #1 podcast actually in the world right now. And in 10 days, she had like 3 million views on that one episode. Now, I will say this because I have watched it in its entirety. If you have real sensitive churchy ears, don't watch that podcast. Not that episode. You might can go back and watch one with Diddy. Don't watch that one. And I will say that when they advertised a lot of it, like on social media, they did highlight the sexual parts, but that is not the majority of the conversation. It's an 80-minute conversation. I say that probably is 30 minutes out of the 80. They talk very heavily about mental health. They talk very heavily about suicide and suicide awareness. They talk very heavily about men having to mask their emotions a lot. Um, so it was a lot more content than what was, we know sex sells. So you got Young Miami and Kevin Gates. Of course, we know what some of the conversation was going to be like. So what?
Oh, I was reading the comment. My bad.
Oh yeah, he is very intelligent. He is he it was a lot going on in that conversation. It was just like, yeah, that was a yuck moment. And if you could see, that's the same face that Miami made when he was describing, because at first he was describing something, she was like, ooh, ooh, and then he went, it's like he went too far. She was like, oh wait. It was almost like, really did, Kevin, really did. It was very much a lot. It was a lot of Aquarius energy on that on those couches that day. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. But he is very intelligent, and I think he did explain um very well about like his Muslim faith. I think that makes some of the things that maybe people thought he was weird about not seem as weird. And one thing that he did say, the man prays before he does everything. And he said that's another reason why he doesn't have a lot of security. Is because he's a very prayerful person, and so he's always very aware of his surroundings.
Amen.
So it was quite an interesting interview, to say the least. It was eye opening. Have you seen it, Lowe's?
Nah, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. It's one of, you just got to be prepared for it. Be prepared for anything with the interview. Okay. And he talked about how he was having sex with his cousin at one point in time. It was very y'all, that leads me to this next topic. It ain't even on my paper. Y'all need to go to family reunions. We need to bring back family reunions. Some of y'all might be dating your cousins. You just never know, especially growing up down the South. Everybody be knowing everybody, be marrying everybody. Folks be having secret children that don't be knowing who the daddy is, or somebody died, stuff like that. So people need to be open and honest and have family reunions. That's all I'm gonna
say. You be on the safe side and just don't date nobody in your hometown,
I don't date anyone from my hometown. Most of the time, I try to date people that are from out of state, just to be on the safe side.
So, you gotta check some of that. I got people everywhere, so I'll just be like, "Who your?"
That's
people?
What I'm saying. You just gotta do your research. Make sure it's the right sets of people and stuff like that. Just be careful. Be safe out there in them streets.
I'll be safe out there. Yeah.
Speaking of being safe out there, Tristan Thompson is back out here again, y'all. This man just don't quit. So they just announced earlier this week that they were going to have another baby together. Which one of them? Who was he with again?
Oh, is it Chloe?
Chloe. I mix them all up. Him and Chloe are going to have another baby again, but she's going to use a surrogate. I understand that because she's going up and down with her weight and stuff, and she ain't trying to gain no more weight. So they about to have a surrogate, right? They announced that. We're like, okay. I thought you were done with him is what I was thinking. Then in the same week, y'all, I mean like 24 to 48 hours of them announcing that they were going to have a surrogate to deliver the next baby, this man is seen in Greece holding hands with some woman after they left the club. I mean, like, not just like a random shot. Like, he was like they were just walking and talking and just la, la, la.
And them about, yeah.
Like, bro, what? At this point in time, who do we blame, y'all? Do we blame Tristan Thompson or do we blame Chloe? I blame Chloe.
We blame Chloe because
why are we still putting up with this?
First time, and he said, "Oh, he's not gonna do it again," and he did like.
Wait, what did she say?
Oh, he's not gonna do it again, and then he went and did like 51 times, and now
how many times?
Like 50,000. Like
she need to listen to Sunshine Anderson. I heard it all before, baby. You need to listen to play that on repeat.
And then she needed to go, and then she just slide up to Keisha Cole and hit that. She'll cheat it or she'll let it go.
Yeah, she should listen to angry black women and clean up her house or something and listen to it, let it play, let it marinate in her spirit, and then she
Yeah.
can oh,
Then
she
she
can
done
tell them
hit
all.
that Tasia for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. That's what she needs to tell Tristan. Speaking of on again, off again, one of my favorite couples that got married, y'all. Y'all, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck then finally got married. So let me tell you about this 20-year romance. I know y'all thinking, well, she just married somebody else not so long ago. Mind your business. She done got divorced. Again. I don't even know how many times it's been, but just focus. They've been on off again for like 20 years and they finally got single again at the same time and boom, they done got rekindled. Now I told y'all a few months ago when they rekindled. And now they got married. They went to Vegas, they stood in line, and they got married. Funny thing about it is she actually has worn that dress before. I don't know if it was from a movie that she was in or if it was from one of her previous marriages. I don't know. But she said she did make a quote and said that it's true that love is patient and love is kind. And so she feels like she is with her forever love. So my question to the comment section to Los, and I'm gonna ask myself too. Do you feel like your soulmate could be a past love? I'm sorry, y'all. Los face said it all. Oh,
I'm
oh my God.
almost cursed. For me, that's gonna be a nah.
It's gonna be a strong nah for you, huh?
A strong nah.
Let me think. Let me think, honey. Let me think through. Um, if I think my soulmate, look, I had to run my own question back. My soulmate could be a past love. Ah, I mean, never say never, but
You right. You right. Cause gotta make it. Ooh.
yeah, I ain't trying to eat no words and be
Hold
on.
on. Hold on. Wait. Hold
Hold on. No, I had one that I thought possibly. Um,
Hey man, I
it would
agree.
have to be an act of God Himself. He'd have to come down off the throne, tap me on the shoulder, speaking an audibly voice.
Hey, what up? What up?
It's gonna have to be a lot, honey.
Like they have to find a way to contact me anyway. So
Y'all, Lowe's is the king of block. I be like joking with him about people, and he'd be like, "They block." I'm like, "Oh wow." His exes got a better chance talking to me to try to talk to him to get it, to be like, "Hey, can you unblock such and such?" But don't do that because no, just don't. Yeah, I'm with you. It does depend on who and what. It depends on a lot of circumstances. I think like with this J Lo and Ben type thing, I think it was a timing thing with them. I think when they first were in love before, it was a lot of publicity. They were younger. They had to go through some stuff, but yeah, it's gonna have to be a no for me. I'm trying not to say no and then be on the phone with Lowe's. Guess what?
you said no. Remember, we got roll the tape back. We got roll the tape back.
I'm gonna say a no. I'm gonna say a no for me though. It took me a while to get to that no, but it was a no because I had to explore all my possibilities. I only had one possibility. The other ones was like, no, heck no. Try not to cuss. Trying to keep
Right.
clean. It was some strong no's. It was only one slight possibility, but even with that slight possibility, like I said, there had to be a lot of change going on. A lot of change.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Loach is out here just singing, singing, singing. Speaking of singing, y'all, it's some new music out here. Um, I'm sorry. Paris, I was trying to say to J Lo something nicely. She was just exploring her options. That's all. She went with another Puerto Rican because she Puerto Rican. That ain't work. She went with oh dang, she was with Mark Anthony and she was with the baseball dude too. Okay, well she went musician Puerto Rican and she went athletic Puerto Rican and then it worked. So she had to get that dude from Boston. She had to go run it back. I wonder if she would have thought back going back with Diddy. That was an interesting couple. I mean, I like him better with Young Miami, but
I'll say, shut up. You trying to get us?
Nah, I love him and Young Miami. I love when they shut up, fool. You act like they're the mafia or something. Ain't nobody ever gonna see this. Anywho, moving right along. There's been a lot of good music out here, y'all. It's summertime. I know y'all having these cookouts and stuff. Of course, City Girls and Usher got a song together. Sierra released some new music. Lizzo got a new album. For the church folks, Ty Tribbett's back. Hey, Lloyd Banks came out of nowhere. I know Los is like, do you know who Lloyd Banks is? He was part of G Unit. Okay, anyway. Chris Brown got a new album out. Of course, Drake got new music out. Neo got new music out. Yo Gotti has like recreated his CMG music group, and they've released a project together. So it's a lot of good music. I always say the good music come out in the summertime. Los, what have you been listening to lately?
For the most part, the new Ty Trippett album, the Maverick City album.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Maverick City.
But also the new Brent Faiyaz album. Hold up, let me see.
Y'all have to watch Carlos playlist go from Holy to Hood in like 5 seconds, y'all. Yeah, it been some artists I ain't never heard. I'm like, good God, oh my God.
Yeah, Brent Faiyaz, Chris Brown. Lakia got a new album too, EP too. You said Drake, yeah.
Here it comes. It's about to get ratchet, y'all. Here it comes.
You ain't have to do it. How old is this one? Let me see. Is this old or is this new? Yeah, that's old. Never mind. Yeah. That's about
y'all, I've been listening to this stuff, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been stuck on the Southern Soul kick. So I'm about to play this song today. It's actually not, how can I word this? You know, like when people are on the up, like they're coming up, like the music don't be new to like the faithful fans, right? But to the new fans, we'll be like, oh, that's what's up. That's it ain't new. So King George, for those who don't know who King George is, y'all know that song, Keep Rolling, whatever it's called. And it's talking about the monkeys ain't gonna stop the show. That was song.
Oh, yeah.
See, black folks, we don't know the man name. We know it's talking about some monkeys ain't stopping the show. And it was all on TikTok. Everybody was doing a little dance and stuff. Okay, well, he has a song y'all called Too Long. Now, I'm going to do something a little different. Now, normally when we do a new music thing and me and Carlos are still on the screen, it's normally a video, like you can see a concept. This is a lyric video. Lord God. Please, God, save me and Carlos' faces. I haven't watched all the way through, so, you know, sometimes you be singing along, you don't be knowing what you're singing to. That's me. I don't be knowing what I'm singing to. So we are going to actually do, I am going to change it up. We're going to put the song on the screen and we are going to watch it at the same time. Lord have mercy. And I'm going to get Carlos' facial expressions because I don't think he's heard the song before. Have you heard the song before?
I don't think so.
Okay, I hope I clicked the right thing. Let's see.
Well, Sesame Police is apologizing after a mother claims a character.
Blooper. That was my that's a clip for later, child. Don't worry about it. The blooper alert. Shut up, Los. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I gotta do it this way. My bad, y'all. All right, here we go. Y'all tell us what y'all think of this song in the comment section too.
Oh yeah, don't that sound good? Well, this song goes out to anybody that got somebody they might want to hold on to, somebody that they go home to at night. See, that's what I call a good thing, and I got me a good thing too, and you see, I don't want to lose it. Listen, I used to hang out every night, running around in the clubs. Yeah, I thought I had everything. I thought I never needed love. That's when God sent an angel straight down from up above. She came and swept me off my feet, showed me the meaning of true love. Now my friends, yeah, they ask me, why I don't hang like I used to. Some even laugh and call me names like old man and party pooper. But I found me a good thing, and I don't care what they say. Tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't come through to stay. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. My girl, she waiting. I don't wanna be foolish. Got a good thing going on, and I ain't trying to lose it. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. See my girl, she at the house. I know that she waiting on me with a big smile on her face, yeah. Looking real good, smelling real nice and sweet. She know I'm out on the road, doing my music thing. She know the temptation, she know I'm only just a man. But see, I try to make the right decision. Some women have their own intentions. And you will be surprised what some people might do when they really want your attention. But I found me a good thing, won't let that get in my way. Tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't come through to stay. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. My girl, she waiting. I don't wanna be fooled. Got a good thing going on. I got a good thing. And I ain't trying to lose it. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving.
All right, y'all.
My
We'll keep right on moving. All right, now we're gonna take Q George off because what they ain't gonna do is Q George and they ain't gonna try to sue me because I got a little song on.
Right.
All right, y'all. First of all, I always say all Southern Soul sound like quartet music. I think they use the same church musicians to go and record with them for the recording studio, and then they go and play on Sunday mornings and stuff. This is them same musicians, the same bass player, it's the same keyboard player and drummer. My boy sound like he's singing with a quartet group too, but I mean I love the song.
All that was missing was a washboard and a tambourine.
But it definitely gives us summertime vibes. Like, I can't wait to have somebody that can't stay too long at the little function too, so they can come see me too. They can't stay too long. They gotta keep moving.
Keep moving like a drive-by.
I'm not full. Y'all see what I have to deal with? But y'all tell us how y'all feel about that song. I think it's a good one. I think it's gonna hit. When I was at a function a couple weeks ago, a couple that we know and love, the Lockharts, they requested it when I was playing at this joint birthday party I did. Y'all look on my social media today, y'all can see some of the clips from that. And that was one of the songs that was requested. I actually had heard it prior to the event. And I was like, okay, this is a nice little song, little two-step. I see y'all. Got the little couples out on the floor for that one. And then we cleared it with something else. But yeah, I try to be big on that Southern Soul kick. I think it's a real, smooth. That's that grown folks music cooked out. You just chilling, you relaxing. All right, y'all, let's get into some more stuff. Y'all, today they done arrested about 35 people in front of the Supreme Court over Roe v. Wade, and 16 of which, listed here, are actual Democrats that are in Congress currently serving. So you look hard enough, you might see somebody you vote for, or somebody that you follow on social media, child. They was locking them up, child. And these are like, I'm looking at these ladies who are named here, and these are like some big name women. They sit on committees and chairs. One of my favorite, AOC, I was calling her by initials because I was jack up her name. Hispanic chick out of New York, real cool person. She's very passionate, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely was getting her in them handcuffs. It was a peaceful protest, but I guess they can't be out there making noise in front of the Supreme Court, child. I don't know, but it is not. I don't think America is going to sit down and be silent on this one. And I think this is what I tell people. I'm not trying to push my opinions on anyone. When we're saying we're for something or against something, make sure you read all that it entails, because the overturning Roe v. Wade is bigger than just abortion. It entails contraceptives, so that's condoms. That it entails birth control, as far as birth control pills, even monitoring. Like, to keep it real, like, not trying to be TMI, I didn't even want to use like my little app on my phone, because it's like, honey, is the government tracking my symptoms and everything? You need to know what I had cramps and headache. Like, baby, that's a bit much. But they are starting to buy out and tap into some of these companies that do your tracking and stuff too. So I don't mean no harm, but I don't need the government in how long it was and what symptoms I had, and that's a bit too much. Yeah, it's like very intrusive, and I just feel like politics should be out of the doctor's office. That's male or female. So that's my personal spiel, but this is not gonna die down anytime soon. All the prayerful people, just be prayerful. All the woke people, stay woke, and everybody else just be knowledgeable. Just keep current as to what's going on. I think that's knowledge is power. So make sure that you're reading, you're watching the news, you're staying involved, and most importantly, you guys, make sure that you are voting. I think a lot of times, especially as a Black race, we show up every 4 years for the presidential election. We show up that year. Anybody that's on that ballot that year. Local elections are important. State elections are important. Judicial elections are, as you can tell, this decision was made by the judicial system, not the lawmakers, but the ones who enforce it. So you guys have to be careful as to who you're voting for. Do your research when you're voting for these people. Get registered to vote. Push your family members to get out here and vote. Unless you got anything on that?
Not really too much. I kind of gave my spiel last time. Just looking like more into the actual, like, since I'm in this class, we had to do like some group project, and we chose to do like how it would affect the economy. If all women were to, like, stand up and boycott and like stop buying products or anything like that, America would lose out on $21 billion just for one day. When it comes down to how much women put into the economy, and when it comes to, like, the workforce, y'all literally make up half of the workforce, and a majority of that is even like y'all majority teachers and majority nurses. So if we got everybody barefoot pregnant, sitting out, or even dying from not being able to terminate a life risky pregnancy, what are we gonna do? There are gonna be a lot of kids out here left out without teachers, and a lot of hospitals are short staffed. And
which are already short staffed fields as they are.
Right. So
it's just gonna be tricky. We're gonna see. We'll see where it goes. Speaking of children, y'all, I want y'all to watch this little clip, and we're going to have a nice little discussion. Y'all don't go nowhere. Watch this clip. It's only 30 seconds.
Well, Sesame Place is apologizing after a mother claims a character at the park blatantly ignored her children. This video on Instagram has nearly 500,000 views. The mother posted it on Saturday and says she believes the incident is racially motivated. Sesame Place released a statement this evening saying, in part, "We sincerely apologize to the family for their experience on Saturday. We know that it's not okay. We are taking actions to do better. We will conduct training for our employees so they better understand, recognize, and deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience to our guests."
Y'all, I'm going to talk funny before I talk serious. Whoever is PR for that company is Black as I don't know what. Because when it said you better recognize, they better recognize. They're going to have training. Oh, baby, I don't know who country aunt is in charge of PR over there, but somebody going to recognize, and they ain't going to do the racial stuff no more. I read it, was like, what in the grammatically incorrect? What is this foolishness? Okay, first and foremost, I don't have any children yet, but I work with them. And let me tell you something, if I was on a field trip and somebody did that to my group, I don't even know how I respond. I try to be professional in front of the kids because I don't want them to act out because they see me act out, but I might have to send them to the bus on that because I done paid my good money for us to be on this here field trip. And y'all gonna act like that? Now I know if it was my personal life, if I'm taking my goddaughter somewhere and something like that happened, I don't know. Well, I would rap better probably than her mama would. So that would not be pretty. Parents, I want to hear how y'all feel. Like y'all done paid to go to this amusement park. Your child is excited. The characters are coming your way, and it's not like they're out of the way. They're right in front of your child. Your child extends their hand. Your child is touching the little furry little costume, and it moves away from your child and goes no 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 no. And y'all, there have been more. After the lady put this footage out, they tried to get her to silence her and take it down. She screenshotted when they said that to her, and she said she was going to keep posting it. When she did that, more parents came out about the same park, y'all. And there are even more. There's some where the little things are like mushing them out the way. Like, y'all. And they're like greeting these little white kids and like mushing the black kids, or they're telling them no, or they're just turning their body, like giving them this cold body language and walking off from them. What is y'all's reactions to this type of behavior at these theme parks? Because these theme parks ain't cheap, honey.
Right, stuff like that. I know it's a pretty little penny. Could that like a little parade looking thing?
Yeah, it's like some like Sesame Street themed park. And you know, like at the end, like ever so often throughout the day, they do like a parade with the characters.
If I had children, you can probably use my little nephew and my godchildren for examples. Y'all better get some bail money because we're not going down. It's not going down like that. I'm sorry.
Because kids be so excited. They're like,
so excited.
Look, it's Elmo. Look, it's Big Bird.
If I was to bring like one of my clients, that like.
And that's another thing too. Like, and then my thing is, what if the kid had like some type of special need and just went ham and just started beating up the little thing? Oh, let me read this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I saw one of the little girl got hit. Listen, let me tell you something. It just would not be a pretty day. We're gonna have to y'all gonna have to get on the DJ KELS and Friends show without the DJ KELS and raise some money. Make some t-shirts, do a fish fry, ask the church for offer, get a GoFundMe. I don't know, but you can't be playing with folks' kids in front of them.
Especially in front of them. Like, my thing is, when you signed up for a job like that, do they not already have like different discriminatory trainings and different stuff like that in place?
And that's what they're saying. They're going to do that now, but why weren't we doing this before?
Yeah, because that little small interaction right there could have the biggest impact on the kid later down the line. You know, like,
right. And just think too, for the mother standpoint, when you're out there and your kids are experiencing something, you're recording. You're not thinking you're about to record something that might be a possible lawsuit. You're thinking you're recording a memory, a moment.
It was gonna be a moment, all right.
It was kind of hard to watch. Like, and I've been seeing a lot of people coming out. Kelly Rowland was one of the first celebrities to kind of come out. She gave like a whole 7-minute Facebook Live on her unbelief and like not feeling it. Yeah, y'all, it's getting tough out here. And then I think the flip side is when we do things and we go to our own things, or I know there's a company out of North Carolina and they have characters and they're a black-owned company. When we go to stuff like that, people are like, oh, well, why do y'all want to do just black-owned? That's, almost like we're being racist. Because when we take them to the regular theme parks that our kids want to go to, they get treated like that. And just a little sidebar, I took my kids on a field trip a couple weeks back to a prominent area. I'll just say where I was. I was in Lake Norman and took the kids out to the lake because I want to give the kids that I work with a different level of exposure. We were at a state park, first and foremost, so my state taxpaying dollars paid for it, and their parents did too. So we're there. We paid our little entry fee to get in the swim area. We had a great time there, and I told the park rangers it was an excellent time. It had nothing to do with them. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm putting the state parks on blast. Great places. Y'all should take your children to all the state parks in the state because your taxpaying dollars pay for it. Go for it. As we're leaving, there was some man in a truck, like, trying to take pictures of me and my kids. And the kids brought it to my attention. And, after we left, he didn't realize there was a parent that was with me. We went 2 different directions. She watched the man get out of his vehicle and record me driving off And he had this look of just disbelief and just like, ugh. And when we walked by, he was staring at the kids like you could just feel it. Just staring at us like, oh, it just felt horrible. And you know, my kids, I love my kids. Some of them don't live in the hood, but they still the hood. So one of them looked and I was like, what did that man say to you? He was like, the man said, what you looking at? And I said, what you looking at back? I said, okay, next time don't say that. Well, no folks got guns. So we get on the bus or whatever. And I had to give a whole speech about when people have a problem with the way that you look or the way that you know, whatever, they have a problem, baby. You don't. Like, maybe they ain't never seen this much, you know, Black Boy Joy and Black Girl Magic, but hey, they got it today. So you belong in these places just as much as anyone else. So just like my kids belong to that state park, or just like these kids went to this theme park and they paid their little entry fee, you belong in these arenas. If other people that are there don't like you because of the way you look or your ethnicity or whatever, that's on them. They have an issue and a problem, but their issues and problems need to be dealt with. That is not our burden to bear, because then we go to these events and we having folks shooting and carrying on. Right. Just like when we go back in time, when we talked on the show about that grocery store, you have a problem with Black people, so you go to the grocery store to shoot only Black people. We don't have a problem. We shouldn't feel bad or feel fearful to go to grocery stores. Y'all, I feel like we were living back in time, honey. We back in the 30s. The 40s and the 50s. Like, it doesn't even seem like this is 2022. It seems like it's 1920. And it's, you know, it's hard because we're trying to teach our kids and stuff not to live in fear, but you have to be cautious. But also, too, these people with these issues, we need to stop giving them slap on the wrist. Like, I'm tired of seeing these people that shoot up these places get to stop at Burger King, get something to eat after you just finished shooting and killing folks at a church. Or, you know, getting a walk away scot-free. Like, we have Black men and women who are not even armed, and sometimes not even the person that you're looking for, and they don't even get to walk away. They get carried out in body bags. So America got to do better. And we have to, like I said earlier, get out and vote and put the right people in the right places. And we have to use our voice. And now they coming down on even more of like the rappers and stuff. I saw in Atlanta, they are coming back down that Rico is going to hit some more rappers, is what they said, in the next, I forgot how many months they're investigating like 100 and something other people.
Yeah, Lil Baby, one of them, they can't take Lil Baby.
Oh, we ain't gonna have no music out of Atlanta, huh?
No music. Like, y'all can't take Lil Baby. Y'all can't take Cardi. Y'all said somebody like that, you know, but you ain't gotta take Lil Baby. Like,
how they gonna take Lil Baby out me no harm? He mumbled through half his verses. We don't know what all he's saying. No way. Hey, no, I like Lil Baby. I like his mumble rap. But I'm just saying, like, why are we taking these people that ain't even really saying that?
I think, again, like I said before, all this energy and all this money y'all putting in to investigate Enrico, why are we not investigating these children and stuff that still get taken, these sex trafficking stuff? Why are we not investigating? Why y'all don't put that back into anything else? You know, racial relations, there's a lot of different ways that this money could be used.
Yeah, I think it's been wasting time, money, and energy on the wrong things. Well, y'all, we actually about to wrap up because I don't know what's going on in Greensboro, but baby, it's raining kind of hard. I can hear it in my studio room. It's kind of soundproof and I can still hear it. So, and my dog is wagging his tail in the other room. Child, I'm just glad he ain't barking. Y'all. Remember, August 9th, we will have our anniversary show. We're going to have a recap. Me and Los going to be talking about all the episodes, all of our guests, some of our favorite guests. I'm going to show some clips of some of our favorite moments, some of our most memorable moments, some of our funny moments. Oh my God. Some of y'all, because the comment section is what really makes the show. So we're going to be talking about some of our favorite shows that y'all commented on. Sorry, I had a flashback. Of the episode. We had the couples on and the comment section. I just had a flashback, sorry. So we're gonna be talking about the comment section. We're gonna be talking about all the good stuff. I got some good upcoming artists coming on. Next week we have our friends from Park and Play. So that is Haywood and Trenton Duncan. We'll be talking about their wonderful business. And I can't wait. You know, I love hearing about new businesses and all that good stuff. Like I said, we got some new artists that are going to be coming on. We got some business owners. We got some good stuff. So y'all don't want to miss it, child. You never know what you're gonna get with DJ KELS and Friends. If you've been on the show before, be looking out for a little text message or message from me because we want to kind of bring you in on the anniversary episode a little bit. I'm gonna tell you now, the week of the 22nd, 23rd, whatever day is on a Tuesday, we ain't gonna have no show. But we're gonna have the rest of the shows for August. But that's Lo's birthday week. Well, I got a DJ, but that's Lo's birthday week. Is that necessary? Do it again.
It is.
Looks like very gang-like behavior. Rico. I'm schooling like a pig. I'm like, yes, Your Honor.
Oh wow.
He did it.
The old people.
Oh my gosh. But if y'all interested, y'all can follow Lil Los. I mean Big Los.
Big Los.
On all social media platforms. Make sure you follow DJ KELS 704. We got some big events coming up. Sometimes Lil Los be there, sometimes he don't. Lil Los.
Lil Los. Request me to be there, you know.
Request. Okay. Okay. Y'all don't have to. It's not a requirement. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching this week. Make sure y'all hop on again next week. We love y'all. God loves you more. Have a blessed week. All that good stuff.
Amen.
This is